dickheads lack so much imagination. They just want to be seen with someone that's more famous than them in general. Because on some implicit level, they understand their true mediocrity. You know, it's like I've never deluded myself. I must have lost count of how many selfies I've done with people. And I've always just thought in the moment while it's happening, doing a thumbs up and a fake smile or finger guns or hovering arm or whatever it is. I've always thought to myself, they're just deleting this picture in like, what, a year? Just a waste of time. But enjoy it. No one's saying, kids, look at this. I had this printed out 10 years ago. I had my picture taken with Richard Lewis at the CSGO major. Yeah, no. Yeah. No one's doing that, are they? Ever? You're not getting a picture of a selfie of me framed. You know, but it's fine. Like, if, you know, maybe it means something in the moment. Maybe you get to tweet it out. No one really gives a fuck, though, and it's all right. I made peace with that. I'm not really a celebrity, am I? Fucking hell. I would never lay claim, you know, to say I've inspired loads of people. Like, you know, I'm just someone else knows on the internet. So they just say, "Can I have your picture?" It's like all you need to know about this phenomenon is like, you know, look at fucking why will you? Yeah, exactly. See, you know, you read my mind. Yeah. Why will you not just let Danny eat his kebab?
Getting accosted in the street permanently.
I mean, the one we watched today, where he was in Middlesbrough. I told you the Middlesbrough one would bang because Middlesbrough is just a fucking cesspit. Linthorpe Road is just bagheads 24/7, just absolute drug-addled maniacs. All seeking for attention, violence, and drugs. Like, that's just it. And so, you know, he thinks he can sit there and eat a Parmo in broad daylight. No one's going to... Wrong, mate. You're going to have to give up your food bare minimum. That's street tax in Borough, like. He didn't know. Motherfucker didn't know. But here's the point. Danny is just a fat man who eats food. Like, honestly, I'm committing this to video. I don't give a fuck anymore. He's got to raise his game. Danny. I know I'm segueing from Salt Bay to Danny. And it's horrible because really we should be Salt Bay's done something to be attacked. Danny is just... But listen, I've noticed it, Sam. I'm attuned as a media student to pick up on formulaic stuff. That doesn't quite work. He doesn't review the food.
Yeah, but mate, in his defense, I don't think he created this thinking like people would watch every episode. Like,
too late now.
Cards, mate. You've watched everything he's ever eaten, so obviously, how much can he see? Lovely that
he could start with some adjectives in his vocabulary. That might help. Right. Every review, Sam. He sits down with the food and he goes, "Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that." Right, okay, brilliant, right? James Banks food reviews, right? Would you look at that? Yeah, I am looking at it. Can you tell me a bit more about it? No, okay, fine. Well, that's looks. I've got eyes, right? Those senses work. I can see them, right? I can't smell them, though. So what does he always follow it up with? Oh, and if you could smell this, I can't, Danny, and you know I can't, and you're... You're winding me up now, mate.
You know I can't.
You know I can't because it's YouTube and the internet doesn't have smell-o-vision. So you need to describe the smells. So here's where you are. If you could smell this, all right, Danny. Now you say if you could smell this, you would smell, and now you describe the smells. Because if you could smell this, it's gorgeous. Oh, the flavors, they're separate from smells. But I always say this for some reason. Right, that's it. Brilliant. Right, so now I'm watching him smell food and not describe it to me. Like, so what's right? So, this exercise is redundant, but that's all right because now he's going to eat it because that's his thing, isn't he? Rate my takeaway. He's going to eat the food and then review it. First bite. Oh my God! Oh my God! The flavors. Describe them, Danny. Much like the smells before, you have to describe the flavors. To me, it's just just packed with flavour. Yeah, what flavours? And then we're leaving the flavours behind. We're over the Green Hills, and that was the flavour segment, right? Everything has flavour. A lump of shit has flavour. Like, your tongue can taste it. It doesn't. Not all flavours are equal. This is what food critique's about. So anyway, then he just does the checklist, doesn't he? He just says the things. It's almost like it's become catchphrase comedy.
Nicely spiced.
It's nicely spiced, right? It's nicely spiced. It's nicely spiced. What balance of spices, Danny? What different spices have they used in there? Any clue? Can you give me a clue? Like rough idea? Because let's say for example, I don't like cardamom. Can you tell me if any of that's been? No, we're not going to do that. Okay, no problem. It is just nicely spiced. Though they have used like almost every piece of food prepared on Earth. They have used a balance of flavors and of seasonings and spices to enhance its flavor. Great, good to know. And then. Crispy batter, yes, that is the optimum batter, I suppose, isn't it? The batter is crispy. It might not be if I order from that takeaway, by the way, because it's got to sit in a box for 40 minutes. You are getting batter at its inception, which should be crispy, inception batter, right? So of course, the batter is crispy because it's literally gone from fryer to your table, like, instantly. And so he should at least put, if he was a responsible reviewer, he put in a disclaimer, your batter might vary. I think you should start saying that. There's a good catchphrase for you.
Other batters are available.
Yeah. And then he'll break up the main dishes and start reviewing things that there is no need to review. There's no need to review. You go, all right, I'll just try this mayonnaise.
That's nice.
Danny, it's fucking mayonnaise, mate. Can you tell me more about the pizza? No. All right, we're done with the pizza, are we? We're just moving on. And, of course, drinks Iron Brew. Same the world over. Oh, lovely that. Why are you reviewing the Iron Brew? It's Iron Brew. It's not different in every shop. They don't make it. It's not like a bunch of fucking Oompa Loompas out back. Ipsy, dipsy, doppity, making the fucking soft drinks. It's just in a can. They bought it from a shop. Oh, it's outrageous. It's a crime, actually, what's happened there. So much potential. A nice man going on his journey. You got to level up your game in this game. You got to have something to say. You can't just be out there.
Though, I'd say he's proved that he does. Because you're watching every video, and he doesn't have to change fuck all. No,
and remember when we first said, and he's a great guy, and you're going to love his content, and you should support him and all that, right? Had like 20,000, 30,000 followers, didn't he? Like, first couple of weeks he was active.
Not when we showed him out. He was already massive by the time we showed him, I think. Yeah,
I guarantee. No, first time I saw his video, he was on about 30.
Oh yeah, when we seen him, yeah, but not when we mentioned him.
Ah, right. And now he's about to hit 410,000. 410,000 of just blind idiots who think because the food has the word flavour in it.
You're wonderful, but what's it mean?
I'm not subscribed.
Oh, you just watch every video.
Yeah, he'll never get my sub. Not until he invests in a dictionary.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, well, no, when he does that. Listen, if he ever comes in and goes, yeah, it's got a Thai food overtones, there's definitely some lemongrass in that. Brilliant, you're leveling up your game. Right, you can have a sub now. But not a minute before, mate. Because everything you put in your mouth is nicely spiced with crispy batter and all the flavour. What flavours? All the flavour. It's got flavour. Yes. Okay, brilliant. Until he can describe a single flavour, I'm out.